Welcome to our channel. We have new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe. This video starts right now. Hello guys, the name of today's storybook is Toy Story That Time Forgot.
That sure was a fun Christmas, Bonnie cheers as she picks up her Santa Woody doll from beneath the Christmas tree. She's having a great time with her toys and suddenly calls out, "Hey there, baby reindeer!" But it's not a reindeer. It's Trixie the Triceratops, with pipe cleaners for antlers. Right now, she's playing a baby reindeer, but she also plays a goblin fairy, a ghost clown, and even Mr. Potato Head's mom. What will she play next? "Oh no, my dinosaur has escaped!" Bonnie cries. Now Trixie is thrilled. "Did you hear that, Rex? For once, I'm finally going to get played with as a dinosaur." Instead, Bonnie reaches right past Trixie and chooses Angel Kitty to play the part of the dinosaur, or Kittysaurus in this case. Trixie is disappointed. Luckily, Bonnie has a play date at her friend Mason's house later, and Trixie, Woody, Buzz, Rex, and Angel Kitty are all going along. Maybe Trixie will finally get her chance to play a real dinosaur. In his house, Bonnie heads right to his playroom, where there's just about every kind of toy a kid could want, but she can't find Mason. Then she hears him playing in a room across the hall. "Bonnie, you have got to check this out," he calls to her. Bonnie's toys peek out of her backpack to see what all the commotion is about. "You've got to be kidding me," Rex says. "He got an Optimum X for Christmas." The toys know what the video game means. They aren't going to get played with today. Bonnie throws the backpack filled with her toys into the playroom and goes to play the video game instead. As Bonnie's toys emerge from her backpack, they look around the room and quickly notice that something isn't quite right. "Where is everybody? Where's Sockape and the little wrestlers?" Trixie asks. "We've got all afternoon to find our old friends," Woody reminds her. "Or maybe some new ones," Trixie says, eyeing a pile of just-opened Christmas gifts. "Battlesaurs, the ultimate dinosaurs," she reads off a box. "I love it." Then she sees a little toy that looks like a cross between a dinosaur and a dog. The Dino Hound runs away from Bonnie's toys, so Trixie decides to follow him. "Come on, gang, let's stay together," Woody calls to the rest of the toys as he chases Trixie through the playroom. When Woody, Buzz, Rex, and Angel Kitty finally catch up to Trixie, they find her standing in front of a huge prehistoric city playset. It looks like it's built from giant dinosaur bones and lava rocks. Trixie is in awe. Suddenly, secret panels swing open and a horde of raptor guards charge out from all directions. "They're like Dinosaurs Plus," Trixie cheers. The leader steps forward and says, "Speak swiftly, foolish outlanders, or suffer my battle blade." Trixie, thinking that she is playing dinosaurs with this new group of toys, replies, "We are savage warriors, eager to slake our endless thirst for conquest." The guards seem impressed and lower their toy weapons. Reptilis Maximus, a dynamic battlesaur warrior, appears from above. He somersaults down from his volcano command base to question the Outlanders. Buzz encourages Woody to talk to the heroic battlesaur, but Reptilis is only interested in Rex and Trixie. "I am Reptilis Maximus," he says. "What fearsome dinosaurs are these?" Trixie and Rex share a pleased look. Trixie, excited and nervous, answers, My name's Trixie. It's Trixie." As she and Reptilis become acquainted, a horn sounds to announce the arrival of the cleric. "Strangers," he calls, "from the unforgiving Outlands." Trixie continues to play her role, saying, "We have traveled far from the distant Bonnie tribe." Buzz and Woody hold back their laughter, but the cleric just wants them gone. To Trixie's delight, Reptilus asks if they can stay. Are dinosaurs not welcome in our great city, wise cleric? He asks. Fine, fine, the cleric says. Have them made presentable. I find their lack of armor disturbing. While Reptilus escorts Trixie and Rex to the armory, Woody and Buzz are silently captured by the battle-sore brutes. The cleric laughs and says, "Welcome to Battleopolis." The armory with the cleric and Reptilus. When they get there, they meet Ray Gone, the scientist who runs the armory. Trixie admires the vast array of battle gear he's collected, and together they work on the perfect armor for her. Soon she struts around loving her new role of battle-sore. But they can't leave before Rex gets his turn. "Ready for me?" he asks excitedly. Just before Rex gets his armor on, the cleric whispers a command to Raygon. Moments later, Rex has huge battle-sore mech arms in place of his T-Rex arms. Trixie and Rex strike a pose together. "Who's a fierce dinosaur now?" Rex asks proudly. "The ultimate dinosaurs." Trixie agrees. On their walk back to the command base, Reptilus asks about Trixie's home. "Oh, it's nothing like this," she says. "I'll bet you have the most amazing playtimes." "Playtimes?" Reptilus responds, confused. "I do not understand." "You know, play. When you give yourself over to a kid," she explains. He reacts quickly. "Giving is surrender. A battle-sore would never surrender." Trixie can't help laughing at Reptilus's seriousness, but she continues to play along. Finally, Reptilus looks at her and says, "Trixie, you cause me to question all that I know." The cleric lurks behind them in the shadows, not liking the direction the conversation is taking. The last thing he wants is for Reptilus to question the battle-sore code. So he strikes his staff on the ground, which triggers the voice of the Triassic Tower. "Time for battle!" Battle-sores fill the stands in the Arena of Woe, and Reptilus and Trixie both bound across the stage and roar like fierce dinosaurs. The cleric wheels himself to a throne overlooking the arena and commands that the battle begin. Some of Mason's older toys are hustled into the arena and onto the stage by the Raptor guards. "Hey, Sockape, Pango, Fauntleroy," Trixie calls. She's finally found her old friends, but her excitement doesn't last for long because from behind her, Reptilus charges at the toys. "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are you doing this?" she asks, puzzled. Reptilus is battling Mason's old toys. Trixie is in disbelief. She thought they were just going to pretend, like they do with Bonnie. Suddenly, Woody and Buzz are shoved up onto the stage. "Trixie!" Woody calls. "The battle-sores are not playing! They've never been played with! They don't even know they're toys!" The cleric cackles and draws his finger across his throat. The battle-sores in the stadium cheer. Reptilus winds up and runs toward Woody and Buzz. They try to fight him off using a crayon and Buzz's spring-loaded wings, but they are no match for Reptilus. Trixie needs to step in to defend her friends. "Back off, you bully," she cries. She hooks Reptilus with her horns and flips him backward through the air. "Athon," the cleric shouts. A huge lizard beast, activated by Raygon, growls and leaps onto the stage, ready to attack. He can swallow toys whole, thanks to his huge jaws. Woody and Buzz are quickly snapped up, and they disappear inside the Goliathon's mouth. The crowd goes wild. Trixie has had enough. She attacks the Goliathon trying to save her friends. When she crashes into its hard exterior, she falls, and the Bonnie mark on her foot is revealed. "As I suspected," the cleric announces, "she bears the mark of obedience." I thought I knew you," Reptilus says, feeling betrayed. "I was thinking the same thing," Trixie replies, upset and disappointed by her friend. She is an enemy to the tribe, the cleric tells the crowd. He wants to dishonor Trixie so that this talk of play will cease. The cleric snaps his fingers at Rhaegon, who brings him the controller from the armory. With this, the cleric has full control over Rex and his mech arms. Rex is helpless to resist as the cleric forces him to advance on Trixie. There's no escape, Trixie of the Bon Yi tribe, the cleric says, laughing. But Trixie is determined. There's only one way to save her friends. She needs to find Bonnie. She dodges Rex, a pack of dino hounds, the raptor guards, and the battlesaur brutes and races through the playroom. Reptilus follows closely behind, so Trixie leads him in front of his original packaging. If she can show him that he is a toy, maybe he'll believe that he's meant to be played with. When he sees his toy box, he's upset and confused. Should he believe Trixie or the cleric? Meanwhile, back in Battleopolis, the cleric is still controlling Rex. Rex's mech arms reach inside the Goliathon's mouth and pull out Buzz, Woody, and even Angel Kitty. Once out of the Goliathon, they notice that the cleric can see Bonnie and Mason through the scope in the Triassic Tower. "Oh, I get it," says Buzz. "You're glad Mason got the Optimum X." With Mason distracted by the video game, he doesn't have time to play with his new toys. And that's just how the cleric likes it. He plays there while I rule here. My battlesaurs have no use for play, he tells Buzz and Woody. To keep Bonnie's toys quiet so he can continue to rule, the cleric decides to throw Buzz, Woody, and Angel Kitty into the pit. The pit turns out to be a floor vent with rapidly spinning fan blades. Fortunately, Trixie makes it to the media room, where Bonnie and Mason are still playing the video game. She decides that she has to shut the game down. She travels over the wires and power strips, losing her armor on the way. She is almost there when Reptilus stops her from turning the game off. "Reptilus, your world is bigger than you know. Let me show you who you really are," she pleads. "But I am a battlesaur," he responds, less sure than he's ever been. "But it's your kid who chooses what you're going to be," Trixie explains. "It could be a dinosaur, a baby reindeer, or something you'd never even think of. It's about being there for your kid. It's about surrender," Reptilus finishes. And with that, he shuts down the game. Mason reaches for the power switch to restart the game and finds Reptilus instead. Bonnie immediately runs over and grabs the dinosaur warrior. "Oh, hello. Are you lost?" Mason is reluctant at first, but he soon starts playing with Bonnie and Reptilus. This battlesaur is about to find out how much fun he can have as a toy. Just in time, too. Bonnie and Mason run through the playroom, gathering up their toys. Woody, Buzz, and Angel Kitty are saved from the pit. With all the toys together, Mason and Bonnie pretend that everyone is having a dance party. Not quite what the cleric was imagining. Reptilus loves it, though, and even tells Trixie how glorious it is to be played with. When Bonnie heads home a little while later, Reptilus is sad to see his new friend Trixie go. But she'll be back next week for another playdate. Back at Bonnie's house, the other toys greet Woody, Buzz, Rex, Angel Kitty, and Trixie. "So, how was the playdate?" Jessie asks. "Oh, typical crash landing," Woody replies. "Hostile lizard people, hand-to-hand combat," Buzz continues. "And I was a mindless lumbering automaton," Rex finishes. "What about you, Trixie?" Mr. Pricklepants asks. "Have you finally found a role that suits you?" Goblin fairy, ghost clown, dancing queen, a baby reindeer. You name it, Trixie cheers. I'm Bonnie's dinosaur. And Bonnie's dinosaur gets to be everything.
Thank you for watching our videos. We really appreciate your support. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe. Here are some videos we thought you might like. We hope to see you soon. Bye for now.